it makes me feel proud.
It makes me feel very proud and scared at the same time. But I'm very confident in, Derek and all the training and education that they've been through.
It makes me really proud to know that my husband is out there every day in sometimes very life-threatening conditions, but he's out there and he's doing it for his community.
I think never knowing when he's going to get called out. So like if you make plans or anything, holidays, birthdays, Chiefs games, etc. There's been many times I've sat down to make him breakfast and, he gets called out, and I think that's probably, the hardest part is, missing out on some things.
Every time that door closes behind them and they go on a call, or even when they're at work, you do understand the dangers, so you know that there's that remote possibility that something very life-changing could happen.
Sending them out in a storm or when they're on call, because you don't know what that's about and how long they're going to be gone.
The ice storm, I think it was 2007, December, was probably the scariest thing ever because everybody was out of power. These guys had to go out and work in these treacherous conditions that were very scary.
I remember at that time, you're always hanging for that phone call to come in, or they'll shoot you a text to say, hey babe, I'm okay.
He would come home and maybe change his clothes, and he was sopping wet, and then he goes back out, and I don't sleep when he's gone, so I'm up all night too.
I don't think I've seen Derek for like 2 weeks. They were just so tired, and being tired and then going out and having to, keep working in the cold and freezing. I'm pretty confident in him, but there's always that feeling in the back of, my mind that, you just never know what's going to happen. Not only does he have to rely on his self-knowing, but, his guys knowing what to do.
I feel nervous, I'm not going to lie, but I've chosen to, at the same time, feel confident and trust the fact that he's been trained, all the measures of safety have been taken, and so that's where I usually just have to land.
You always have that nervousness, I think, in the back of your mind. I make sure that I get a text every day when he's off of work, just letting me know that he's made it home safe.
Definitely. I don't think a lot of people realize that when they do lose power, what has to happen to get it back on. They have to actually go out, figure out why it went out, and then fix it.
I absolutely do, and I did myself. Before I was this closely connected to a lineman, there's just so much more that we don't understand until we're directly involved or related to it.
Yes, I think that they take it for granted. I think that they also take the linemen for granted and not understand how dangerous their job is.
I do think they have a good bond.
Yes, I think they have a great bond.
You have to have trust in that guy that you're working with, whether they're right beside you or on down the line and you cannot even see them. When you're put in these kind of dangers, I think you have to be able to trust. And I do believe that these guys are a very close-knit group.